And the second piece here, again, the 3D approach, the continuing the theme. The next question I get a lot of times from customers, it's great to have the policy in place. One of the things though that we struggle with is aggregating the data. How do we have 6 locations, we have multiple account numbers. How is there a way to be able to go out and understand our data? So at Veriship, when we ingest that invoice, again, step 1, make sure our customers are getting the money back that they are owed. Step 2 is cleaning up that data. If you remember from a few slides back, that raw CSV file without headers, a couple hundred columns wide. So at Veriship, we clean up that data and provide it in what we call the Veriship Intelligence Platform, which you'll see here on the next slide coming up as we go through, and I'll break it down. So again, on the right-hand side, that's a screenshot of the intelligence platform. It's hard to read, so I'll break it down here, and it's also some of the high-level elements are on the left-hand side. But ultimately, again, we're taking for $1 million shipper, for a $500,000 shipper, whatever the volume is, we're taking that 2 to 3x number of line items and providing it in a user-friendly, what I consider, the screen you're looking at is what I would consider the executive roll-up. On the left-hand side, you have the dashboard, which is the screen you're looking at, and then you have your carrier invoices are provided. You have 2 options for reporting. You can either provide access on-demand reporting in real time, or if you need a report on a regular monthly basis, quarterly basis, annual basis, what have you, the technology allows you to go in and set up scheduled reports. So that way, let's say the first of the month, you want to know what your net charges were for account number 3 and account number 1. You can go in there, access the scheduled report, set that parameter up on the front end, and on the first of every month, you will receive an email. At Veriship, we do not share via email our customers' data, as I'm sure most people can assume. That's for security reasons. We use Amazon Web Services, military type grade technology that our engineers and IT team continually to monitor. So we do not email actual data, but the first of every month, you'd receive a notification that ABC report is available, and a link as well that would pull you back into the platform. The couple of the other elements within there, you can configure the settings based on if one location needs this versus that. You can come in and identify those things. So that's the left-hand side, kind of the menu, if you will. And as we go into the actual platform itself, across the top bar, those are the first bullet point you see on the left-hand side. Those are our key performance indicators, and they include a variety of things. 1, how much are you spending? What are your shipping costs? 2, package volume. This is just moving left to right on the screen here. A big element for our customers are surcharges, as well as cost per package, cost per pound, and average zone. Something we're rolling out here shortly as well within the KPIs is dimensional impact. What does that look like? That should be coming out here most likely within the next week, if not sooner. The other element, which is key for our customers, is this platform is not customizable, but it is configurable. So right below, you'll be able to, if you utilize FedEx and UPS, you can isolate if you just want to look at a certain carrier. The other elements are different account numbers, different time ranges, duration, if you need a quarterly report. And then the fourth one on the far right is your shipping modes. Inbound, outbound, and a very key one for our customers is third-party accounts. If you are allowing a vendor access to your account and they are given rules of engagement on how to ship your product on your account number, we allow our customers to configure simply just third-party shipments. Each of those KPIs include different reporting, for package volume. Instead of a pie chart in the bottom right, On package volume, you're given a geo distribution map. So you can understand, one, where the package is going, and then if you change to cost, the geo distribution map will tell you where your dollar is going. So it helps our customer understand, within the zones or within zip codes or what have you, are they sending less packages to a certain area but spending more? If so, why? And those types of things. The other element within this, again, the executive roll-up, before I move down to some of the other components on the left here, the middle chart that you see right on the left of the Scarborough logo there, that's what we call the Veriship Value Bank. The element that's highlighted is the audit savings. And as the pie chart will show, and again, it's a little tough to read just with the screenshot, but the pie chart, and again, based on what you click into within the platform, the charts will adjust based on that particular column or that particular element. So for this instance, the audit is highlighted within that value bank. So those are showing what audit or what elements within the audit are we finding refunds for you. Again, there's two major buckets, like I mentioned a little bit earlier on. The first being late deliveries that you can't control. The second bucket are going to be those surcharges. So if you were to click on one of those surcharges, it'll give you the tracking number, the ID number, the account number, and what have you. So that's the KPIs, that's the executive dashboard. Some of the other elements within the platform are alerts. In the top right-hand side, there's a little bell. You can go in, set up alerts to allow you to monitor different initiatives that you put in place. A big one that my customers, most every one of my customers has an alert set up for is declared value. Their team, they know that there's insurance given on every package, and they know the cost if declared value continues. So there's currently about 25 different alert elements that you can set up and what have you. The reporting on the next, going down the left-hand side here, we currently have 40 plus different reports that include dimensional analysis, surcharge breakdown. There's one for UPS that's specific. It's called the Parcel Spend Management Tool, which allows our customers to understand what are their controllable costs. And just wrapping this slide up here briefly, again, the charts will adjust based on the KPI that's selected. That'll adjust based on the duration and time period that are selected and what have you. And the next screen will show just the different variances within, whether it's a tablet, whether it's a computer monitor or your iPhone. It is a cloud-based solution, and it is not Veriship coming on site, integrating into your ShipStation software or TMS software, signature and a login credential. This is the access, this is the visibility and diagnosis that we provide to our customers.